78 sounds good to me.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot.
And I'm invisible. Let's just see. I almost rolled a 20. I'm pretty goddamn stealthy right now.
Yeah,
so
gotcha.
I guess my next turn I'll climb up on this roof and take out somebody.
Okay. Question mark number 4. This one I think I can close. I can close one of these notepads. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not.
I like that we haven't heard from the lover since I told them to go fuck somewhere else.
They took your word for it.
Well, or they just haven't come out of the woods yet.
Tarin,
Yes.
you have an AC, right?
18.
18. Tarin, 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
Eldove, you have an AC, right?
Tell me if it hits a 15.
He had a 15 twice.
Alright, then 20.
Now, that's against one attack, right? You can shield, then it's 20 for the rest of the round?
Right.
That causes the first one to bounce off the shield, and the second one still gets through. But you only take 3 piercing damage.
Alright.
As these two snipers spin around, as the colorful portal opens behind him, and from their point of view, they see Tarin coming out of the portal, and standing right behind him on the other side, Eldove with his wings spread out. And you see them both whip around with their crossbow, and they draw a bead on each one of you. Tarin, you each got hit once, and I already gave you your damage. Does that eat through your armor, Tarin?
No, not by a long shot.
Okay, and Eldove, that was your use of your reaction for the turn, right?
Right.
Okay. How many
Oh,
charges?
I got shot exactly once.
What's that?
Did you say I got shot exactly once?
You got shot once. He shot you twice, but only one hit.
Can I make him re-roll that one with disadvantage?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, that's my reaction.
And you can't improve your AC, though, can you?
No.
Well, the good news is he didn't crit. The bad news, he still hit an 18. I rolled 18 and a 20.
Okay.
He just re-rolls it to hit. Doesn't need to re-roll the damage, right?
He would just have to roll a second to hit, and then he would take the lower. So.
Yeah, we'll keep the old damage roll then. Alright. That was those snipers.
Sniper, no sniping.
Okay.
Pinged a scale off me.
Khalil.
Yeah?
Things about to get interesting.
Interesting? How?
The mercenaries guarding the manor start filing out. And I can't crowd all of them out here. But we're going to put 3 of them outside the gate. The one that came straight out, the one that was still standing here, and the others are just inside. As far as I'm concerned, all 3 of these guys are in melee range of both of you unless you disengage and try to get away from them. Because we're about to get attacked. We're going to start with Orphan.
Alright. Orphan got an AC of 17.
She does. Do you have any reactions you're planning to use, Orphan?
You cut out there. I didn't hear if I got hit at all.
Do you ever? You got hit twice from the first guy who
okay.
attacked you. Do you plan to use a reaction?
Yep. Yep, I'm about to make Nodal really happy.
Make Nodal happy?
Yeah!
Oh, yeah. I know what's coming.
Rebuke.
I only get happy when you do it, like, against temporal threats.
Orphan.
Like, hurt feelings.
Yeah. Which of the ones hit me? Was any of the ones that hit me the one on the ground?
No. One stepped in
that's
alongside of him. 18 slashing damage.
Alright, is that... with Eternal Mountain Defense, that turns it into 9.
That gives you
Unless-
resistance to slashing, yes? Unless you have magical weapons. Am I reading that right?
Right.
They do not have magical weapons, so you got resistance to that.
Okay.
You may now Hellish Rebuke him.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. I think that's a saving throw for them. I believe. Let me look it up.
I can look it up in the trusty app.
Yeah, me too. I got my app here.
Best app ever, unless you own an iPhone, and then...
I made it work.
Yeah, they makes a dex save.
Yeah.
Which he failed miserably. He could not have possibly rolled lower on that dex save.
Alright, yeah, I was about to say my spell save DC is 15, but it doesn't sound like it matters. So let me find some... These looks like some good D10s to use.
Oops.
Alright, oh man, that's kind of good roll. That's a 12 fire damage.
12 fire damage.
Yep. On either one of them, I don't really care.
Well, it has to be on the one that attacked you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, only one has attacked you so far.
Okay, yeah.
Because you have the guy who just stepped out of the gate, you've got the guy that's still prone, and the guy who is... Well, no, the second guy came out of the gate is going after Khalil. They're all, for purpose of attacking, they're all within 5 feet of both of you, though. This is where you've got to use your imagination, theater of the mind kind of thing, so we don't have a grid right now. So yeah, this guy comes forward with his longsword. He gets 2 good hits in. You try to dodge out of the way, but he's way too quick for you. On the plus side, you immediately let him on fire. You speak the infernal curse, and you feel that hatred well up inside of you for this horrible person who deigns to slash at you with his mortal weapon, and his hand goes up in flames. He's swinging his longsword two-handed. His arms ignite, go up, and you see his eyes go wide. The fire only lasts for a split second, but after it fades away, you see where his arms, the skin of it, is red and blistering. He's having a bad day, in other words. Another one's going to hit you, though. Whoo! I like that.
He crit?
He did.
Oh.
First attack. 12 slashing.
Are you counting her?
I'm adding it up on my end.
Okay.
And then I'll do the resistance after, so... 26 total, you can reduce that to 13.
Alright.
The guy who's prone on the ground stands up to his feet. And he's very badly wounded. I mean, you felt your fist crack some of the bones inside of his meat sack. But he manages to scramble up to his feet with his sword. He cleaves down hard on you twice.
What's that guy? This was that guy.
This was the guy who was prone. And Khalil.
Hey.
You have an AC, right?
Yeah.
Oh. I like it.
I'll be right back.
Khalil.
What's up?
You cannot be crit. Because you're equipped with the shield, right?
Yep, I got my shield.
All right.
So, fuck your crits, son.
12 slashing damage.
12? Okay.
Yeah. Comes down with 2 deft strokes with his longsword. And you feel the force of his muscle crash against your shield. And you feel the shield absorb the bulk of the hit. You still feel the pain in your arm, the bruising, for he pressed against it with the force of it. But you know the shield ate most of that impact. Arik.
Yes, sir.
See a homeboy break the tree line. He pokes out. He's looking around. He can see you from where you are. He sees the smoldering wreck of what's left of the one guy who came out of the house. Can't make out his shape of him. Do you have dark vision at all? I guess I should ask.
No, I do not.
Then scratch that. You don't see anything.
Okay.
Your passive perception is really good.
Hear something bust out of the tree line.
You think you hear something off to the side towards the tree line, but when you're looking over, it's just darkness. I forgot you didn't have dark vision. That was my bad.
I'm the only one of the party who does not have dark vision.
Well, I do even have humans in this party.
Elbadoobly.
Oh,
Eldove has some plans.
Uh-oh.
Go through
And
that
some
portal.
questions.
Okay. What's the question?
Alright, yeah. The question will come with the plans.
Okay.
I'm gonna head through the portal.
Okay. And when you come out of the
And
portal
can I-
and crest stuff over the roof, now you can look down and see in the courtyard.
Alright. If I was to cast a fireball at that group of people down there, how many would I hit?
2.
If I didn't care about hitting Orphan.
I mean, if you threw it out here,
Yeah.
I'll say you could pick 2 guys and hit any 2 of them. Because keep in mind, this is not... It looks like they're all crowded in, but we're actually over a wide area.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Actually, no. These 3 guys you can hit.
Yeah, I was about to
but
say.
you can also hit... You can't hit these 3 guys without hitting Orphan and Khalil. Because they're all in a big melee right out front. They're all within 5 feet of each other. But there's no way to measure the fireball that you don't hit Orphan and Khalil. They're all in there trading blows pretty well. These 2 guys in the courtyard, I'll let you pick any 2 of these with a fireball.
Alright, I'm just gonna shoot the guys on the crossbowmen.
With a fireball?
No, not with a fireball. Let's not be preposterous.
Okay. With what?
I'm going to use Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray.
It's my easiest way of hitting 2 guys.
Okay. The guys down in the courtyard are definitely aware of you. You take aim, let your Scorching Ray fly, and one of the mercs spins around watching you, and he holds a wand up, and he counterspells. Level 3 counterspell.
Okay, so he. Let me say what level spell I was casting it at, and now I can't say it without being like, "Oh, but you're just picking something higher."
Well, what level did you pick?
I was gonna use 4.
That's fine. He makes a roll now. He doesn't get it automatically.
All right, yeah, he has to make a roll.
We know how counterspell works now, you know? For those of you in chat, I've been playing a Saturday game, and counterspell is like my favorite spell, but I play a Warlock, and Warlocks always cast their spell at the highest level. So when I introduced an NPC with counterspell, we got into a situation where Nodal and I were like, yeah, well, this is our highest level now, because we weren't paying attention to it.
Alright, so yeah, it's a pretty easy roll, but go for it.
Level 4 spell,
4.
yes. And he makes it.
Okay.
So, you go to Scorching Ray, the crossbowman, and you see the merc down in the yard whip around with his wand. And you feel the magic, the rays coming out of the ring, and they immediately dissipate before they impact the crossbowman. And he shouts out, "There's a wizard on the roof!"
And Eldove takes that to mean back up to this other side of the roof.
I thought you were going to say Eldove takes great offense at that because he's not a wizard.
Well, we just take that for granted.
Yeah.
That's for granted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back up, and like this part of the slanting roof, can they still see me? But I can't see them either.
You can't look down into the courtyard, so they might be able to see you, but I mean, you know each other is there. Like, you're not hidden from them at all. They know you're up there. They don't have line of sight to aim at you, though.
Right, line of sight was the question.
Yeah, no, line of sight, no.
You guys did that? Which merc was it?
You have no idea. You're on this side of the house. Tarin.
Which merc was it?
This one.
Alright, you don't know that, but Tarin, you know that.
Tarin does know that. It is Tarin's turn. Do we lose Tarin? Is he muted?
No, he's not muted.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
So
welcome back.
we're getting some star missiles. We're gonna do 1 to each crossbowman and 1 to the one with the wand.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
First crossbowman. It's an armor class of, I believe that's +10.
How high off the ground?
Oh, that definitely
11.
hits. Yes.
Yeah, it's +11.
Okay, go ahead and roll
So
the
that
damage
is-
on the first crossbowman.
Seven force damage, and he's pushed 10 feet.
You're gonna throw him off the roof.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. How much force damage? I'm sorry.
7.
Tarin, this is why you're my favorite.
This is why I opened the portal. Sorry to drop the fly spell, Arik.
I don't remember whether falling damage is a 6 or a 10. I'm gonna say it's a 10, and do not look it up.
I recall it being 10.
I
Yeah,
was
that
going
sounds
to do
right.
something so cool if I was flying. It would have been amazing.
So the first missile throws this homeboy off the roof, and he lands on the ground down here. Okay, roll hit. Second one, second crossbowman.
Second one hits a 14.
No, yeah, that hits.
That also pushes 10 feet.
Okay.
And deals 8 force damage.
Okay.
And then the Star Missile going at the guy with the wand.
Okay, let me move this guy first.
Oh, sure.
At a time here.
Every time
He
That
also-
bitch is prone too.
Falls down in the court. Yeah, they're laying flat on the ground. You've knocked them both off the roof. And then the guy with the
The other
wand
one-
right here.
That hits a 27.
That definitely hits. 27.
That hits for 7 force damage and push him into the wall.
Throw him into the wall? Alright.
Yep. Poof.
There's another
He-
wizard on the roof.
He gets blasted back in the wall. There's some surprise as the two crossmen come flying off down and land in the courtyard.
There were no other snipers up there, right?
There's nobody else on the roof that you know of, no.
Okay. Yeah.
Where did
Then
you
I'll
move after
back
that?
Back through the portal.
Back through the portal, so... Okay, I see where you are. Okay, so that's the end of your turn?
Yep. I'll just play a game of whack-a-mole with these guys.
Basically what I've been doing. It's fun.
Bear with me 1 second.
I want to get my hands on that counterspell wand.
it's got a self-destruct button that they hit whenever they die.
Orphan and Khalil.
Mhm.
You see Tarin launch his star missiles out. The two crossmen go flying off the roof. And one of the mercenaries, the one holding a wand, gets blasted back into the wall. He stands up, and you can tell he's hurting, and brushes himself off. He runs to the front door of the manor, opens it up, darts inside, closes the door behind him.
You'll see that he's on the side of a wall.
Did he take his crossbow with him?
That wasn't a crossman, that was the mercenary with the wand.
Oh, okay.
So what I can do then here, now that we know what's going on... Give me a minute to think. I got a lot of pieces in motion on my screen here. Orphan.
Eldove is taking this time to consider. Man, I had my wings out and everything, and that bitch is thinking I'm a wizard. God damn it.
Well, very difficult to tell if Sorcerer are on site. There's a lot of places you could have got those wings from. Orphan, you got a turn now.
Yeah. All right. So first, we're gonna try to put this guy down. The one who cleaved me with the crit.
The one you kicked off the roof? Haven't
Right.
we done enough damage to him? No, apparently not. Alright.
Not dead.
All right. So 16
Doesn't hit.
doesn't hit. Okay. Second attack is another 16.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Damn.
What is with this guy? I'm missing my advantage rolls now. All right. Third attack. An 18.
That was almost a 20. The 18 hits.
Okay, so I get to roll some damage on this dude now. He takes 11.
Okay.
Is he still around?
He is, but he is very, very hurt.
I don't care. Oh my god, these are the worst rolls.
Was that your flurry of blows?
Yeah, that was my third flurry of blows.
Okay.
Lurie.
4 attacks, 1 hit.
He's a lot faster than you're giving him credit for. And some of the blows are just landing hard against... He's wearing this splint armor. And you're impacting him, but it's not getting through. But, I mean, the one blow you did land took a wallop out of his head. You rung his bell. Just haven't punched his ticket yet. Also, he's a zombie, so he gets a con save, and you can never actually kill him.
Yeah, that's it.
Are we moving?
I'm gonna dodge opportunity attacks if I move, I think.
Yeah, you will. You'll take 3.
Yeah, so no movement.
Okay. Question mark number 1. That brings us to Khalil.
Alright, this guy that's right next to me,
Okay.
he's going to get sorted. Sorting is going to happen.
Assorted
Possibly.
blues.
Yep. 27 to hit.
That hits.
That's 10 damage. Second attack. Second attack is a 20.
20 hits.
Another 10 damage. And one more for the road. 15.
Does not hit. And again, you're just trading blows with this guy. Most of the blows are he's pairing with this longsword that he's wielding. You're wielding yours one-handed, right? Because you got the shield?
Yeah.
Okay. You feel the extra power behind his hands. He's wielding his two-handed. And when you're striking him, it's because you're moving faster than he is. But trying to barrel straight down through his sword is not going to work. He's able to bat you aside pretty easily. But, I mean, you took a couple of good bites out of him. He's definitely getting the worst of this exchange.
Cool.
And you all hear a horn bellow from the direction of the reservoir.
Nice.
Which means
Cool.
at least one person of Fred's group has survived and is now in position.
Yay!
Position for what again?
For hopefully drawing some more attention.
Yeah, we've had several horns go off, and I imagine the company must think that they're totally surrounded by now.
I hope so. That's
that was the third. The first was Redemption, blew his over here by the hill. The second was the crosswoman that Zook failed to take out off this roof.
Yeah.
And the third was just now up at the reservoir.
And I actually didn't mind that the crossbowman got his horn off because
No.
surrounded.
So either somebody in Fred's group survived the melee and blew the horn, or the battle is going poorly and one of the mercenaries blew the horn.
Yeah, I mean they could have just been spotted. Like who knows how fast they're going.
Eric Areno.
Yes.
Oh, Tarin, we never made a con save for the gate. You got shot with a crossbow, but you didn't actually damage. Your armor ate it, right?
Yeah, armor.
I did ask if armor ate it. Okay, so.
I'm running to Khalil as fast as I can.
So you're going to run away from the screaming woman in the house who could really use a comforting priest right now. Gotcha.
Yep.
That's fine. So that was a double
I don't
move.
have calm. Yep. I don't have calm emotions. What do you want from me?
Nothing.
Is that portal
Absolutely
still open?
nothing.
You could have gone through the portal. Oh, I guess you're going to Khalil.
I'm going to Khalil because I'm assuming he needs a priest.
Yeah.
He needs a
Okay.
young priest and an old priest.
Zubadook.
I meant to ask earlier if these guys reacted at all to the fact that a Tiefling is attacking them.
Yes, they've reacted. They've been swinging their swords at her for like 3 rounds now. What more do you want?
Okay. No, my actual question is, how tall is this roof?
20
20
feet.
feet?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to take my movement to scramble up the roof.
And you hear Edgar barking from inside.
That just Peanut
Yeah.
must be home.
And then, not a perception roll, but just a quick sweep. Do I see anything? Do I see anything on the roof besides?
You see
frickin'
Eldove
Tarin?
standing on the
Eldove?
roof. You see his owl perched next to him, and you see the portal open. But you don't see any more.
Huh. I guess something happened to all those snipers while I was dick fucking around on the ground. How much of the courtyard do I see from here?
None from where you are, because you have to step to the edge of the roof. Otherwise, you're just looking at the sloping up of the roof. Well, no, I mean, you can see the far end. You can see one of the snipers laying on the ground, and you can see the 2 mercs standing in front of the door.
Yeah, that's because I mean I'm like went up the roof and then 5 feet towards the apex of it basically because
Yeah,
that's
but-
my full movement.
You don't have view of this close part of the courtyard from where you're at.
So I see somebody fucking knock the sniper down.
But he's moving. He's picking himself up to his feet. He's not out for the count.
Well, he's about to have a bad the rest of his day.
He's also prone, which means he's more difficult to hit with missile weapons.
But I also have advantage because I'm invisible, correct?
You do.
All right. See
That
if I can hit
cancels
this
out.
guy. So that'll be a 24 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Even with the AC bonus.
Okay. And then I roll a lot.
Okay. Don't just talk about it. Do it.
I'm doing it. Hold on. I gotta take notes. So that is a 9 plus.
Oh, man after my own heart.
Love all the die. 5, 10, 15, 18, 24, plus the 9 I just did is 33 total.
33 total. You know how many hit points he had?
Probably like 1 left.
He had 8.
Hit 8.
So
So he
he-
was dead before the sneak attack got into effect.
Yeah, you arrow him and he stopped moving, and you were so friggin' stealthy, you're not even sure if the 2 guards saw the arrow. I mean,
Well,
they
and
totally did, but...
And I'm going to actually, because I still have some left, I'm going to use stealth this side of the roof. And that's a lot of stealth.
Yes. So you jump back into stealth mode. Gotcha.
Yeah, kind of crouch down on the slope of the roof. I'm having a lot of fun this combat. I'm just picking off everyone.
I am too.
Question mark number 4. Okay. Eldove. No, he wouldn't have line of sight to you. Orphan can see into the courtyard, and Khalil. You see the wounded crossbowman, the one that Tarin knocked off the roof, kind of shuffles back into this corner, and he takes up a defensive position with his crossbow aiming. From the angle he's got, he's not able to get up, point up at Eldove on the roof, and he can't quite get an angle outside of the gate to hit either of you either. He's just biding his time.
Okay.
And Eldove's on a roof. Point.
Eldove's always on a roof. Why wouldn't he be?
Is
Looking down at him. We know what happened the last time.
Eldove. You have an AC, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Ooh, that might have hit. It's no longer 20 though, right? Your shield is gone, or is it still 20 until...
Yeah, you
You've
tell
taken
me
a
if
turn
it's
since.
if it hits a 15. If it hits a 15, it becomes 20.
Okay, then yeah, it hits a 15.
All right, it becomes 20.
And that misses. You just instinctively know something's up, and you throw up your shield just in time to hear the clatter of a crossbow bolt zinging off of it. And it spins off into the night, and you have no idea where it came from.
Yeah, that's really silly thinking of it, but yeah, that's how it works.
That's how it works, yeah. And he rolled with disadvantage, too, so... Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, that's pretty awesome, actually.
How many crits did you get this time?
0 crits. I rolled a 20, but he's rolling with disadvantage, so he doesn't get to keep it.
Oh.
Eldove.
Yo.
10 piercing damage.
Okay.
You throw up the shield just in time to hear one crossbow bolt clatter off of it. And you have no idea where the shot came from, but then immediately, as you're spinning around looking in all directions, you're scanning the roofs around here. There's a little ramshackle, like outhouse or whatever this is back here. These little roofs across the road in the more populated areas. But when you spin around to look that way, you feel it bite into your back. Someone shot you from across the river over here.
Okay.
That's a waste of an
Wait,
18 and a 20, but...
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, they're just inside their effective crossbow range. They get disadvantage from distance and from darkness.
Are they
And they
120
still-
feet away?
They are... Well, 4 is 100. I didn't mean to pick you up. I'm sorry. 4 is 100, so they are 200 feet away, give or take. But when you look over that direction, you absolutely cannot see them. It's just, it's darkness over there. If you spend around with a perception check, I'll give it to you.
Well, I won't. It'll still be darkness. I can only see 60 feet.
Okay, so you don't have line of sight over there, but I mean, you can make out the shapes of the houses and the riverbank and whatnot. If you have a spell that you
Yeah.
can throw over there that doesn't require line of sight, that would be fine. With the understanding you don't know who's in that house. So,
Oh, I can't even shoot that far. I can only
Okay.
shoot to 5.
okay. Where are the rest of my snipers? Oh, you know what? Okay, that sucked. I know it sounds like I'm being quiet, but I'm really doing a lot of things over here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's fine.
It's all math.
Yeah.
I have the map open in the Photoshop window. I'm actually moving the layers around so I know where my snipers are located. It takes a lot of work. Eldove got shot. That was funny. I enjoyed that.
That was pretty funny.
Now
There's
the
more
mercs.
perplexing than anything.
Now the mercs. We'll start with Orphan, because she's right there. Orphan, you haven't killed this guy yet?
I can't believe I haven't killed him yet.
He's
I had
close.
4 attacks.
He's close. He's not happy.
Got balls though.
Orphan.
Yeah.
8 slashing damage, which you can reduce to 4.
Okay.
That's from the first guy. He hit with one and missed with the other.
Gotcha.
The second hit is from the second guy, the one who you've been, the one who's very clearly almost dead. He used 12 damage with his first hit, which you can reduce to 6. His second hit. $17 damage, which you can reduce to 8.
What?
He's cleaving into you with this longsword. That was a crit. Sorry, you don't have a magic shield. Hi, Peanut.
Oh my god.
What is
Magic
that?
shield wouldn't do anything against a 20.
Huh?
That was.
Well, no, prevent it from dealing double damage.
Do you want to point it at the webcam? Somebody at the stream can diagnose it. Okay.
29. What was the total? 29?
Oh, I don't have the total. Like that's why.
You gave me-
That's why I read it to you.
It was 4.
4
No,
plus 8 plus what was the second hit?
So the first one was
17.
8.
The first
Yeah,
one was
the
8,
second
which
hit
you
was
reduced to
17.
4. The second
Yeah.
one was 17, which you reduced to 8, and the third
8.
was the crit, which you reduced to
Uh-huh.
8.
Okay, which I just 8.
So 4 plus 8 plus 8.
Okay. Got it.
He looks angry more than anything. You bludgeon this man within an inch of his life, and it doesn't look like his morale is breaking. You are gaining a
He's
heartfelt respect for the Silver Eye Mercenaries.
no, oh no, not. I'm angry now.
I mean, you already rebuked him. What else can you do? Yeah. Any more
I think it's time to Tiefling Hulk out now.
Eldove's passive perception is garbage.
My owls is also pretty garbage.
Your owl's perched right next to you, yes?
Yeah, literally the exact same garbage.
Okay, cool.
But it can fly towards the thing that shot at you, I guess.
Yeah, but what's it gonna do?
Arik,
And it like, oh, okay.
you hear from behind you footsteps of mercenaries running from the tree line towards you, but they're not able to close the distance. Their next round, they will close the distance. Well, let me double check. Yeah, their next round, all 4 of them will be on you. Eldove.
Huh? Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, sir.
You're not shooting me some more? Okay.
No, you're done getting shot.
I'm gonna peep over this roof,
Okay.
and there's 2 dudes both next to Orphan, right?
Which one do you want me to
Because-
use? I'm sorry, I'm talking to my wife. Hold that thought. I'm sorry to be... Okay. Which one do you want me to use? Left or right?
What?
I don't know. I was asking which one do you think? would
Just
be
roll. Just wait. I don't have to roll. I have to make a save.
I have to mute myself for a second so I don't embarrass the hell out of my wife. I'll be right back. Break time. Does it itch?
Oh goodness.
Yes.
Okay, then use the anti.
Oh, he's actually muting himself, not just from the chat, so it must be
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
The camera's not on.
I'm really ashamed that this dude is not dead
If
yet.
the camera's not... I'm telling you.
Oh,
I
I'm
had
gonna
not
kill
on.
him right now, and you're gonna be
I had
so
4
unhappy.
chances to
Camera's
hit
not
him,
on.
and he
Nobody
just
can see
critted
you.
me, like twice, I think.
And I sure
So
wish I
cool.
could fly
No, we're
across
not-
the river to take out these
Don't
other
do that.
snipers.
The
Khalil
camera's
is
not
hurt.
on.
Orphan is hurt.
Come on, quick. I'm...
Yeah, Khalil
anyone
is
else?
looking kind of lit up.
I'm hurt, like
I'm gonna
like
rub
I'm
this
barely
on you and
hurt.
you're gonna go.
I'm Eldove hurt, which means I got a boo-boo.
Yeah, I have a boo-boo, basically. Like, don't worry about healing me.
Do you want
Well,
me
I
to
could
deal
probably
with these? Do you want me to deal with the 4 guys?
You're talking about.
I will.
Oh, no.
I will say
Okay.
that.
Chat says he's not muted.
I don't know.
Oh god, Brick Road, chat says you're not muted.
Wait, he's
Oh, not-
only muted from us?
Oh.
He's only muted from us.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Chat,
Oh,
what
well.
is he saying? Chat, what is he saying?
I can't type. But you can hit.
Oh my god.
Oh, maybe they shouldn't tell us.
I know.
Yeah.
Peanut had
I
an
know.
itch,
I'm
and I
sorry
had
that
to rub cream.
I
on
don't
it.
know that I
It's
want
not
to
that
know.
I don't want to know.
bad. She didn't know
No.
which itchy cream
Oh
to
god.
use. I
hope that
muted.
wasn't
They,
bad.
they can't hear me, but my chat
love you,
can hear me
Peanut.
apparently.
Oh,
She was worried
Oh,
that the
those
camera
poor
was
people.
on and that everybody could see her in her underwear.
They have
But
to
I said
know
nobody
way
can
more
see you.
information about
Everyone
Brick than they wanted to
Everyone
know.
in
Do
chat
you want me
should
to
mute their
describe
stream
your underwear to
out
them?
of respect.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
What respect?
Oh yeah,
This is
guys,
D&D.
we're apparently drowning about la la la.
I thought I did.
La 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 la.
No, stop.
All right, we can be done
No.
with that. So, for those of you in the mumble, because I didn't mute on OBS, because I'm a bad husband. No, Peanut had a red bump I had to rub itchy cream on. And she was worried. She was worried that my
that's not
camera
that
was on and that everybody would see her in her underwear and then I would get banned from Twitch.
And you said, no, don't worry, you're muted.
She's turning all sorts of great colors now.
you.
Apparently,
So
she
Brick
hates
Road
all
can't
of
get
you.
divorced.
No, I hate you.
I love you, Peanut.
Brickroad's sleeping on the couch tonight.
My hand smells like itchy cream now. Can we play some friggin' D&D now? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Eldo,
Can
what were
we?
you doing?
No, wait, I think we need to back up.
No, we
So
don't
there's
need to
two
back up. Let's
dudes.
play-
There's two dudes right next to Orphan, so I'm gonna toss out an acid splash on them.
Yeah, that's a thing you can do. You know how mad Orphan's
Uh,
gonna be if that acid splash kills this guy?
Oh, it's gonna be so good! It's gonna be so good.
Okay.
So give me a couple of dex saving throws.
I will.
DC 18.
You don't want to fireball the two chumps in the lobby there?
Eh.
They both fail. So go
Alright,
ahead
and then
give
I'm
me the
gonna
damage.
give you some damage.
Damage.
Gonna only roll a few d6s here. I'm gonna roll them off the table. Wow. 5 plus 5 is 10 acid damage to each.
To each one? Orphan,
Yeah.
guess what?
Yeah, he does.
He's done.
How many HP do you have left?
He had
got
7 left.
Orphan gives Orphan a Eldove gives Orphan a thumbs up and then goes back to the other side of the roof.
Can you hellish rebuke a thumbs up?
She probably wishes that she could.
And I'm gonna go prone to dodge against ranged attacks.
Okay, so you're gonna drop prone. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That gives you. It doesn't give them disadvantage. What it does is it gives you the benefit of basically partial concealment, so it's a +2 to your AC. They're already rolling at disadvantage to hit you from their distance in the darkness.
I'll take as much AC as I can get.
I imagine you will. Question mark number 2. And then Tarin.
I'll yell through the portal quick. Eldove, you're right up, getting down from up there.
5-word
what?
response, Eldove, real quick. He asked if you're okay getting down from the roof.
I'm good.
You have wings.
All right,
Yeah,
so
that's
these
right.
guys.
Yeah,
are
5
getting-
words. I'm good. I got wings.
So these guys are getting what?
These guys are getting Hunger of Hadar.
So go. So we should erase your portal.
Yes.
Okay.
To be honest,
Alright.
this is more than 5 words. I'm happy there's no portal there. I don't want bitches climbing up here.
All right. So hunger is a save. Yes.
I think they not until they start their turn, and then their life just sucks. But let me double check that.
No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area. It's in a 20-foot radius. I'll say you can get 2 of these guys in that radius.
Oh, that's spread out.
Well, yeah, they're all coming out of the tree line in like a group, but they're not all within.
Well, that's
5 feet
that's
of
a
each other.
40-foot diameter.
That's true.
I mean, if I can't get all of them, I'm not going to bother with it. I'll just start blasting them, but...
Let's leave it up to random chance. Yeah, I guess you can get all of them. That is a 40
Okay, so they
diameter.
take 2d6 cold at the start of their turn.
Mhm.
At the end of their turn, they take 2d6 acid, which a reflex save will have. It's difficult terrain, magical darkness.
Go ahead
yada,
and
yada.
draw the circle around them. Don't worry about getting
Alright.
exactly 40 feet. I just want to know where the Hadar is. And that's concentration, yes?
Yeah, that's why I'm dropping the portal.
Okay. Because, I mean, these guys aren't literally standing at the tree line. All the group of them are in the field because I said they were going to be at
Yeah, yeah.
Arik next turn. So, yeah, they're closer
And I'll
together than I originally described.
And I'll move to, like, right there.
Okay. Any surviving Eudachs? There probably aren't at this point. Orphan.
We haven't heard any of them.
You didn't
I
know
guess-
there
I
were
guess-
any alive when you got on the farm. Except
Well,
for Redemption.
I guess.
Well,
before
There was
was,
one. We saw him crawl out of a window.
Orphan.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna go up against this other guy, who I guess this is the one that I rebuked before.
Oh, I thought you rebuked the one that you kicked. No, you rebuked this one. That's right.
Yeah.
His arms are all blistering and it's awful. It's awful what you do to people when you get mad.
Yeah. I hope that this is about. Oh god. Okay. Well, one of these is a crit, and one of these is a failure.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll the damage on the crit. Hey, Peanut.
That
Wrap
averages
one of
out.
those hot dogs in the buffalo chicken. That's what I did.
Gross.
She said gross. How much damage?
Whoa.
is that?
Ow.
Jesus.
Sonic
Okay.
Scream.
That's 15 damage.
15. And that was with the first hit?
That was with the first round of blows. Here's the second round of blows.
Okay.
This is a 16, which I already know doesn't hit, and
Yep.
a 20.
The 20 hits.
Okay. So that's another.
So you get 2 attacks, then the bonus attack, then flurry of blows. Is that what you're doing?
No, flurry of blows is the bonus attack.
Okay.
So that's two attacks, and then 2 more attacks with flurry of blows. And that's another 9.
And you're pretty sure you broke his jaw and cracked a rib. He's looking pretty bad. Bleeding out of the side of his mouth. One of his eyes is lolling around in the socket. But he's still clutching his sword.
All right then.
Question mark number 1. Khalil.
Alright, this guy's gonna get closed in on, and he's gonna get sorted.
I rather doubt that.
I don't know, man. I've been rolling decently tonight. First attack. That is a 19
That hits.
for 16 damage. Second hit.
Okay.
That is a 16.
We know 16 doesn't.
Does not hit. So what was the damage on the first one?
16.
16?
And then a third hit is
That'll do it.
that is another 9 damage.
Another how much?
16 and 9 is 25.
So 9 damage on the second hit?
Yeah,
Okay. And,
25 total.
I mean, you're slashing this guy left and right. Both of the guys in front of Chimere's house here are very close to dead. They're both very much torn to ribbons. Like, you just know Eldove's going to come up over the side of the house and throw 2 scorching rays and be like, stole your kills! They're having a
I
bad
hope
day.
so.
They're gonna be like 360 no scope, Eldove.
That would be great. Because I get the feeling one of them's going to crit me again if they don't.
You hear another blast of the horn over from the reservoir. Arik.
I'm gonna go right here.
Okay, so you're going to join in with this melee, or are you staying out of the melee
Yes.
range here?
I will join in the melee.
Okay.
And I will cast Prayer of Healing on Khalil, Orphan. Myself, I don't need it, but why not? And
Okay.
Tarin, whom I assume also doesn't need it, but why not?
Yeah,
and I'm
Tarin.
Even
casting
the
it.
D8s.
Tarin's not quite
I-
close enough.
Yeah, I'm probably out of range anyway.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
Alright.
You step forward into this melee, and Tarin's not in that melee, so he's not. I don't think Tarin got damaged anyway.
No, I still have armor.
Yeah.
And I'll be casting it as a level 4 spell.
Okay.
So, hit points. That is 12, 15, 17, plus 8 is 25.
Okay.
No, I did not choose them. I did not choose the
Well,
mercs
that
to be
seems
healers.
rather mean, doesn't it?
No,
Yeah.
it does not, because they are evil, and that's why we're fighting them. I'm the priest.
So speaks Osprey.
Zork!
Okay. I
Zork
can
gets
see
eaten by
this
a
far
group.
corner of the hoo-ha, right?
Yeah, from back here you can, yes.
Yeah. These two guys, they haven't seen any combat, right?
They are guarding the front door of the manor.
Oh. Oh, oops.
No,
My
they
bad.
have not left the courtyard. They are watching the melee with some trepidation, but they have not left the front door. They are standing at arms.
All right, 360 no scope headshot this guy.
Do it.
Yes.
I'm gonna feel really stupid if I miss.
That's within 100 feet. Well, it's outside of 80 though. He's further away than 80.
Is?
Yeah, he's at 3.7. 100 is...
Sorry, I'm not used
4.
to having to actually care about this. So what are we calling 80?
Well, he is 3.6, 3.7 from you.
All right, I'm going to step like here.
That'll do it.
All right. Still invisible, right? Check
Yeah.
my hand before I take the shot.
Oh, yeah.
All
360
right.
no scope.
So that is going to be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So that is, first of all, is an arrow. Then that's a 9 base.
Who was molesting Fred? I saw that.
That was me. I moved him by accident.
Oh.
Just fondle
Dare
him.
molest Fred.
And that's going to be an additional 10, 20, 3, 4, 7, 8,
Grand total?
for a total 37.
And you put an arrow at him and it cuts him deep.
And then I'm going to scamper back to this side of the roof, drop prone, and roll for stealth.
Okay, roll it.
And that'll be not as much as it's been. 22 plus 5, 27 stealth.
Orphan, Khalil, and Arik. Looking into the courtyard, this guy catches an arrow that you know to be Zook's, and he catches it deep, and he doubles over in pain. The guy standing next to him looks up at the roof where the arrow came from, and you see him scanning nervously. And he shouts out, "Archer on the roof!"
Well, duh, of course they have archers on the roof everywhere.
Yeah.
Question mark number 4, okay.
I don't like all this measuring Brickroad's doing.
He's drawing beads.
A little bit of that was my measuring.
I saw a white hand doing all of it. Oh shit! I forgot about that guy. Well,
The
I didn't see
sniper
that guy.
that Tarin threw off the roof, with some difficulty, climbs up onto the top. And from here he has a great view of Eldove, who's laying down prone. And he looks around where he saw the arrow was released from previously. Zook, you have an AC, right?
Yeah.
Swings around with his crossbow, and he looses 2 bolts, and they both go wide, and they go to either side of you. You get the sense that he knows you're there, he knows you're firing, and he would have hit you if he could have seen you.
Beautiful. Well, I'm invisible.
Eldove's starting to consider this invisibility thing.
Ooh. Eldove. That hits 15. Are we shielding?
Alright. Yeah.
Okay, it also hits 20.
Alright. No, it's gotta happen
It's fine.
sometime.
It's gonna happen. Eldove's gonna take damage. It's just...
It's gonna happen.
all I have to do to make Eldove take damage is cheat on all my rolls.
Yeah, like, it's very simple.
Well,
8
that's
piercing
the first
damage.
rule of GM is the GM can't cheat. Bends the rules to suit his needs.
That one hits too. 8 piercing damage from the first bolt. 11 piercing
Right.
damage from the second bolt.
Alright.
The bolts are coming from all sides. Once again, you throw your shield up and you hear the ping sound of one of them fly off. The second one pierces through the shield and gets you, and the third one gets you from the opposite direction. You're being fired at from roofs in the vicinity, but you can't see where. I mean, you saw this guy climb up, but he turned around and shot at empty space over in this direction. Arik.
I guess it's safe to say that those rogues.
Yes,
want to
sir.
do their
You
job.
moved out of their range, so they get to close in on Tarin.
So they start their turn,
Yes. So they're going
and
to take...
they go through the difficult terrain.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm going to say then it's going to take them one more round. They're going to walk out of the hunger, but they can't get to you because of the difficult terrain. And I'm going to do that without doing any of the math or measuring anything. My life is
They
difficult enough as
take
it is.
9 cold damage.
9 cold damage. Okay, bear with me 1 second.
And 3 of them are going to go back in it, hopefully.
You can throw them back 10 feet with your blast.
Yeah, how far out of it did they come?
I'm going to give them just even odds of getting far enough away. Well, assuming movement speed of 30, the first 2 can step out and walk forward 20 feet. The back 2, you can throw back in.
Okay.
There are mercs over here, too. Barely. There's 10 hit points with a merc standing here.
Okay.
Arik, your armor class is 18, right? You have not enhanced that?
I have not enhanced that, no.
Okay. The one that was sparring with Khalil just a moment ago. You step in and whispered your prayer, and the fishy odor permeated the air. He saw the wounds that he carved into Khalil's body close up and heal themselves, and he suddenly considers you to be the priority number 1 in the area. He cleaves you down hard twice with his longsword.
Really?
Really?
What a chump.
What a chump.
Yeah, I know.
16 damage, slashing.
Now, if he's entering my range, I get a opportunity attack on him since I have a glaive, don't I?
Yes, you can use your reaction once he steps into 5 feet to get an opportunity attack, and if you take off all his hit points with this one attack, he won't be able to slash you. So go ahead and use your reaction if you want to take that attack.
Might as well.
Get it?
This is just a single attack, though, so your one melee weapon attack, you're not going to be able to spin around with the butt. But you can apply your Thunder Strike
I was saying, I can
ability.
apply Thunder Strike to it.
Yes.
And I should be able to.